Hey guys, Street Smart Joker here once again, and I am doing a bunch of unboxing in a sequence because I just came home and there has been a lot of unopened couriers or packets that has come over in the last 6-7 months during COVID, and it's like for me Christmas coming early, that Santa has dropped in a lot of presents for me. I'm just opening up them all in one go. And just to give a context, these two are some monumental issues in the history of DC Comics, and the reason for that is these are deluxe editions of the landmark issues of two of the most iconic characters in the history of DC. The first one is Action Comics number 1000 deluxe edition, and what they've done is in this deluxe edition they've in all this thousandth issue, they've got it done by a bunch of artists who have worked on Superman in the past. So all of them come together and then tell stories of their favorite stories around the Man of Steel, right? It goes from Michael Bendis, Jim Lee, Jeff Jones, Tom King, Scott Snyder, and it also has the covers of all the Action Comics that has come in the past. Yeah, just like Detective Comics is associated to Batman, Action Comics is associated to Superman. That's the I've just taken the dust jacket off, and we'll quickly take a quick glimpse of what this book contains. It has the number one issue, the issue that started it all for Superman and all comic book fans. I think this came out in June of 1938. Yeah, and it has some original scripts, some artwork. I'm going in the reverse sequence, guys, so maybe I should try the other way and show you from the front. Yeah, so a lot of stories, short stories from this legendary artists and creators who come together and show Superman in different light. I'm not doing a full review, guys, of this comic, just a run through. And if you want me to do a full review, just leave a comment and I will do it at some point of time. The thing is, I have a lot of comics to run through, so I don't know how much time I will have right now to do it. But it's always good to have the deluxe edition. I love hardcovers, and the joy of reading them is quite extraordinary. And it also collects, I think, all the variant covers. That is Lee Bermejo. From a distance, I could guess that. Some brilliant covers, single issues. I think these are all variants of Action Comics 1000. Yep, shows Superman in all sort of, wow, that's an amazing double page. It shows him coming from the rocket and him growing, and then wow, that's a brilliant 2-page. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going on and on. I'm just giving you a quick glimpse of what this book has. Must pick up, and I will do a separate review of this sometime later. But that is Action Comics number 1000. So I think most of you guys may have already guessed what is the next book. If I'm one of the biggest fans of Batman, and if this is Action Comics 1000, why will I not get the 1000th issue of Batman? And I think that's this issue right here. Sorry. It's a bit tricky for me to take it out. Yep, that is Detective Comics number 1000. I already have the original of this, the single issue. I can't call it a single issue. It was almost like a trade paperback of the 1000th issue of Batman. I don't have it right now, but when I do a review, I'll definitely show that. This is the deluxe edition of Detective Comics number 1000. The Dark Knight turns 80. Phew. So the Dark Knight and the Man of Steel, and this one has it has shrink wrapping, and I'm surprised that the other one doesn't have, this one has. So I have removed the shrink wrapping from this one. This is a Batman Detective Comics number 1000. Really loving this cover much more than this one. Like it shows it's similar to how they've designed the Superman one. It shows all the Detective Comics issues, especially issue number 27, the first appearance of Batman. And yep, it's very similar to this. I think this is a Jim Lee variant, if I'm not wrong. Quite forgot, but reminiscent of his artwork. And yeah, this has, like the earlier one, all different variant covers as expected, and it had a lot of stories. I read this original issue, so I read this book. As compared to Action Comics, I could not wait to for the deluxe edition to come out, so I bought the original 1000th issue and I read all the stories then and there. It's quite brilliant. These are all very short stories, like few 3 or 4 pages at max, but quite brilliant. I mean, it shows the prowess of the writers and artists behind how they can craft a story which can run for like many pages, as well as the same time they can also craft it in few pages, right? That's the brilliance that these guys have. Look at that spread out. So when I do the review, I will have the original 1000th issue also right beside me, and then I can compare and contrast and show you the differences between the two. Yeah, it has everything. I think there is some extra story. I don't remember seeing this story in Table for Two. I don't remember this one being there in the 1000th issue. It finishes with the Arkham Knight showing up. So there are something extra in this, which is great. And if you're a Batman fan, this is a must-have book in your collection. These are the variant covers. And I'm looking for the one my variant cover. Yeah, this is the variant cover that I have. This is the Greg Capullo variant cover. I simply loved it. But I mean, given a choice to go back, I think I would have taken a different one, because I had all the options and I still picked this one. But now that I see all the variant covers, I have a lot of other favorites which I have picked up from. But that's the goodness of having this deluxe edition, that you get to see all the variant covers in one book. I think simply for that reason, I would love to keep this one as part of my collection. But guys, truly some memorable, and this is a special one for, I think King Comics had this variant issue in Australia when I went there. I think a very similar one was done for Superman as well. That was much, like 3 times or 4 times as costly as any of the other covers, so I didn't pick that. So guys, I think you might be waiting impatiently on when I will do a review on this 2 brilliant deluxe edition, and I will do so at some point in time. But if you like this video, do like and do subscribe and share your joy and share your thoughts. Much more to come. So until next time, Godspeed.